The part of the country where I live in is busy. Everyone that lives here that I live will tell you they are busy. Everyone is complaining. Everyone complains of traffic. You complain of the house chores. You complain of business issues. Everyone is tough and full of hustles and bustles. I live in Lagos, so I'm going to be sharing with you my tips of relieving the stress that I face in Lagos every day. Hey, hello, this is Igbo Charity Igbo, and I'm glad to have you watch this video today. In this video, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you my tips, those things that I practice on a daily basis to help me ease off the stress so that it does not weigh me down. Before I go ahead to share these tips with you, I want to share 2 Bible scriptures with you. I'm telling you, these scriptures I have practiced them, and they have got stuck in my head. Like, I cannot even get them out. They are seated in my brain, and I rewind them like every day to help me ease off my stress. And if you do try them out, you are going to come thanking me later for these scriptural verses. One of them is Philippians chapter 4. Now, from the first verse of Philippians to the end, this Bible passage is amazing. I'm going to be touching verse 6 and verse 7. So I'm going to just put my eyes down. I'm actually going to be reading through my Bible, so you don't think I am manufacturing them. I know some people have, most people have really come across this passage of the Bible. So I'm going to share them in the way that I actually say them to myself to be able to achieve results. And so I'm looking right now at Philippians chapter 4 verse 6. And so verse 6, it says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplications with thanksgiving let your requests be made known to God." Be anxious for nothing. When I say be anxious for nothing, there's something I do with this. I break it down to my level. Like, I break it down. I try to make me understand this very passage of the Bible even more than you can think. I just go ahead and say, be anxious for nothing, worry for nothing. Don't disturb yourself for anything. Like, cool down, relax, give it up. Like, I use every method that I can say to be able to make myself understand it. Be anxious for nothing, but by prayer and supplications, that I should make my requests known to God. Now, what am I worried about? Every time I pick this passage of the Bible, there's something it does to me. It registers something in my brain. Worry for nothing, be anxious for nothing. But by prayer, it just tells me by prayer I should just go down on my knees and tell God what I'm worried about. If the day breaks and I think that I'm worried about what to do for the day, how to handle the activities, then I should just go ahead and kneel down and tell God what I want and how I want the day to look like, and leave everything for God to handle. And so this passage of the Bible, you don't understand. If you see what this passage has done to my life, you are going to understand what I'm talking about. You don't know, because you are not me. I am the one that has experienced and has enjoyed this passage of the Bible for some years, that I got used to this particular portion of the Bible. And then in verse 7, there's something it says. In verse 7 it says, "And the peace of God which surpasses all understanding will guard your heart and mind through Jesus Christ." This place, you know what it does to me? Is this passage that I have read now, there's something it does to me. It's like when you are feeling so hot, and the weather is hot, and then you go under the shower and the water pours on you. This is how this place pours on me. It says, when I do what? When I submit everything in supplication and in prayer to God, this peace that comes with it, my God, this peace that comes with it, I don't even understand it. You don't understand it. Nobody. It says it passes all understanding. It means that there's nobody that can explain it. Before I got to understand this very passage, I began to experience this peace. And when I experience this, when it washes through me, I just tell myself, oh, this is it. This is it. And so the second passage of the Bible that I enjoy is the book of Psalm chapter 46 verse 10. This place also has touched me a lot. It says, "Be still and know that I am God. Be still means take it easy. For me, it means relax. It means don't worry about it. It means give up your worries, give up the disturbances you are giving to yourself, and know that God is God. And know that there is somebody above, and you just have to bend low for him to take over. That is the way I explain these passages of the Bible to myself. I tell you, I break it down to the way that it will actually say something to my life and to me on daily basis. Like, be still, relax, and know that there is a God. And know that you are not God, I am not God. By worrying, I cannot take care of anything. By worrying, I can't help myself. I'm only going to get sick. I'm going to stress myself out the more. And so, just relax, be still, and know that I am God. And there is something we do when we're going to school. If you don't want to forget something, you can actually write it anywhere. Some people write it in any part of their bodies. You can write it on your palm. So whichever way you are going to write these scriptural verses, or any other one that you know that refuse to enter into you like the way it has entered into me, you can do it anyhow you like. You can write it on a sticky paper, put it anywhere you can see it, in your kitchen, anywhere you know you can reach out. Like every moment of the day you know you are going to get to that particular place, make sure you put it there. So you keep studying them and you'll see how amazing they are. And so next, I am trying to now tell you those things that I actually practice on my own to be able to ease off my stress. Do you know, I know you know, that women actually worry over things and then they get stressed out over nothing. Women can actually get stressed out because of the way they look. Women can actually get stressed out because of their body sizes. They can actually get stressed out because of a whole lot of things that when you tell somebody, you'll be like, what? You are worried because of this? And so I'm going to share with you what is called self-love. When you love yourself the way you are, when you love yourself the way you talk, when you love yourself the way you look, the way you behave, if you love yourself, there's this peace that comes with it. You are just comfortable wherever you are, knowing that you carry yourself well, knowing that you are happy with who you are. It is called self-love. When you love yourself, there's this joy that comes with self-love. So one of my tips is get to love yourself. Get to love who you are, big, small, thin, fat, blue, green, fair, whatever you are, whoever you are, whatever race, whatever color, whatever country you come from. Just love yourself first. When you love yourself, you are going to enjoy this sweet love that comes from self-love. And the next thing I'm going to be sharing with you is the fact that when you wake up every day and you are able to line up the duties of the day in order of importance, it will help you a lot to ease off stress. Because if you begin to think of things, you are doing this, you are doing that, that is there waiting for you and all of that, you are going to even be stressed out before you start. It does happen to me sometimes. When I pack up everything and I begin to remember that I'm supposed to do everything, it wears me out even before I start. So I learned to arrange them. I learned to put them line by line according to their importance. So at the end of the day, if I'm not able to exhaust everything, I will carry over the remaining one to the next day, because if you die, somebody else is going to help you do the job. So just line them up according to importance. Make the important ones come first. Make the important ones be in the forefront so that you can be able to take care of them and you won't fail to do the things that are necessary for the day. And then if there are other ones that are left, you can as well take them to the next day, and so you are relaxed. You are not tense, you are not anxious, so you can be able to give yourself some peace of mind. Teach your children whatever you think is necessary for them to know, so that sometimes they can help you out. I am experiencing this part of my explanation in my life right now. I told you in my intro video that I have a teenage boy, and when he was growing up, we were growing up together, and he sees everything that I do. In my business area right now, he can actually take care of the place when I'm not around. If I did not teach him, he won't be able to do that today. So I am actually enjoying that part of him right now, because if I'm not there, he's there. If he's not there, I'm there. So we are actually like sharing this job together so that we can be able to relax. He has his time to rest and I have my own time to rest. it is better for you to teach your children what you do if you're a business person, or whichever thing you think they should know, even in the kitchen, around you, at home there, let them know and learn some of these things. If they learn it, they can be able to help you out, so that everything does not fall on you, the mom, to do. Everything does not at the end of the day fall on you. You are thinking of this, you are thinking of that. How do I take care of this? How do I take care of that? At the end of the day, you begin to wear yourself out. You begin to look older than your age because you are thinking a lot, you are working a lot and everything. So I will advise you to teach your kids what you know. Teach your kids your line of business. Teach your kids, let them know by playing around. Even though they are still little, they come around, they play for a while. You think they don't know what they are doing, they are seeing you. They are learning one or two things from you. So it is important for your children to learn. So by the time they are grown a bit, they will begin to help you out. They will begin to assist you in one way or the other, so that the stress is not too much on just you. Create time for rest. This is important. If you don't create the time, there won't be time for you to rest. If you do not create time for rest, there is not going to be a time for you to rest, because every day is full of activities. Every day is full of work. Every day is full of things to do. So it is left for you to think. Draw out plans of rest for yourself. Draw out plans of rest for yourself. Create time. Try to rest. If you fall sick or you die, life will continue. If you give up because of stress, others will continue from where you have stopped. I have seen businesses that people die in, and the other people immediately start up. They may just give the person one day and then they kickstart. Life continues, so nothing dies with anyone. The other people that are alive, they are going to continue. So why don't you create time out of your busy schedule to rest? Create time to rest. So there are other tips that I could share with you, but because this video has a timing, we have to stop here for this very video. I want you to also send in the comments section whichever way you put into your own life that helps you to get rest for yourself. I want you to share with me and others, so that we can also find time to rest and not wear ourselves out. So subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like the video, give me thumbs up, and you can share this video to anyone. So I'm going to see you in my next video. I love you like always. See you in my next video. Bye for now.